harder.
It's not good.
Put the catcher on with the roots, huh?
Miss Basketball would be the most devastated by that. Just carries around a box of Fruit Loops all the time.
She would be.
That was the craziest laugh I've ever heard, and that was genuine.
Mama gets the first miss. 𝐤 gets blocked on his dunk attempt to kick this off for Warriors Gaming Squad. We'll see the first offensive attack coming out here for Boston.
And it was a red. First red, I've seen him have on a dunk all tournament.
Every pass that they make, there's a Warriors Gaming Squad player immediately there to wall it up as good look comes out there from Leche, but can't green it.
Oops. Yeah. That's the look he wants. He just has to knock the shot down.
And 𝐤 will throw that one down. No dunk meter that time. Just decided to go straight up with it. So what, the Warriors Gaming Squad on their path to victory here. Well, what was the matchup with Antoine Love and Leche? It was a milk matchup.
Yeah.
They're trying to take down the milkmen.
Yeah, milk.
That's crazy. Must be lactose. Of course, Harris, everybody's lactose.
No,
Technically, everybody is.
No, I'm not. I promise I'm not. Y'all have proof I'm not. Literally.
My tummy hurts.
Every time.
6:30 takes a three. High arcing it off.
Complaining that he is having stomach pains.
When's the last time y'all heard me say my stomach hurts?
This week?
No, I didn't. When?
All right, let's not talk about Seese's.
Oh, Seese
Because
almost
I
got
haven't
back in
had
front.
it. I had a headache, but that was it.
We got 2-2 here early. Besides really trying to have to scrape together some offense. As soon as I say it, wide open shot from Mama is money from behind the arc. That'll be his first make. He attempted that first one. That one was easily contested.
What is Mama unlocked in his three-point shooting lately?
He figured out his jump shot. I think JT might have helped him out. Because whatever he's got, it's working now. He's been broken the entire year. This man was shooting like 35% from three at one point this year. He ain't shooting that anymore. He's cooking.
That's all they really needed offensively was him being able to knock down a three, because CB has also picked it up too. Like, he was never shooting too bad, but he was never shooting too good either. But he's actually started to pick it up tremendously, and that's really made this team look like a whole different level of dangerous offensively.
Leche with a wide open miss. What you're starting to see now is when great shooters are out of rhythm and they're just not able to get into the tempo of the game, he just can't time anything up right now.
And
It's like playing music.
Seese did such a good job there too of fake stepping, and then Leche was wide open. He was committing to the shot regardless. But the openings have not been able to get there for him as, the three gets knocked down there. Celtics crossover game. He's going to call timeout.
A disconnect is the team that had no momentum. They got a team to they had time to take a breather and really recollect themselves and really game plan even more. Leche got a couple good looks, so he just has to knock those down. That's step one. This offense has ran through him. So along with his playmaking, if he's going to be taking shots instead of playmaking, these are shots he has to knock down.
And we got to show some love to the Visual Concepts team who helped design this league build and everything that they've been adding onto it over the years. Of course, we have the reset, which we used to just be able to get the score back to where it was, but now we even have the ability that once the game, if it ends up crashing out, they can actually reset the individual takeovers for every single player that is also in the game. The stats are right back to where they were, so we don't have to go old school with it. So shout out to them. And of course, the league operations team for getting everything done so fluidly, as there's going to be a rebound there and a quick foul coming from Chrizzy.
That wasn't a goal team? Interesting. I thought he smacked it.
CB13 will get it down to 𝐤. Seeing a little bit different attacks coming from 𝐤. I can't really remember a time even coming into this where we saw him just go up with it as soon as he got the ball. It was a lot of pausing, waiting out some animations, but maybe just because he hasn't had a lot of success down low with the jab set, maybe that's why we're seeing that.
Right now, for me, it seems this is all tempo and timing right now for the Warriors. They're in rhythm, even coming off of it. They're just finding all the open spaces. They're all reading each other's minds. This is just too easy.
Also, a surprise drop is happening right now. AT&T has given out $100 American Express gift cards for your chance to win. You can fill out the link that was just posted in our Twitch chat. And this is now an 11-point lead here for Warriors Gaming Squad.
You know, it's one thing to have talent, but chemistry as well amongst each other. Like, that's unmatched. You can't teach that. That's just something that's naturally gravitating towards everyone. Like, how have the Warriors been able to gravitate towards that and just master it?
You know, I'll go back to something that CB and Seese were talking about when we were in Sweden with Team USA. He was talking about how this Warriors team, they genuinely like each other. Like, they hang out off the game. They go out to meals together. They like each other. They're friends. They text off the game, too. Like, I think this team, it's chemistry, but it's more of camaraderie. Like they're all rooting for each other. There isn't one guy out there who's trying to, you know, who has something to prove. They all just want to dominate. They all want the best for each other. And I think you see it with the CB and Mama relationship. He's wearing CB's jersey right now, trying to get the man MVP. It's genuine camaraderie coming out for a team that has the opportunity to do the absolute most special thing this league has to offer, and that's complete the treble. Win both tournaments and win the championship, and they're on their way.
I also love how Kenny in that interview with you was saying, like, hey, I was one of the best two-way players when it came to shooting guard back in my run, and I was able to help Mama I'm That Man with that craft as well. He came to me with answers and wanted to perfect that craft for himself. So just that ability to want to make your teammates next to you better is really important.
I think when it's all said and done, JT, and we look back at the history of the league, I think Kenny goes down as the best two-way player of all time. And I don't even know who's second.
Probably Fab.
Give me Fab. It's a good second place.
Probably Fab. But I feel like Mama, he's creeping his way up there, but at the same time, not really, because like Kenny said, back in my day, Mama had no dude.
No. He wasn't worried about defense back in his day, man.
Yeah,
he was just playing point guard, dropping 30 every day.
He was the top 2 point guard, no doubt about it. But on D, no D.
In fairness, those point guard builds, which made it even more impressive how Fab used to play defense. Those point guard builds back in the early days of the league. It was brutal out there.
He's a hound.
We didn't have no lockdowns. It was guard to be guard.
It's back when shooting guards were lockdowns, man.
That was an air ball coming out there for Celtics crossover game. I mean, Mama tried to get that pass over to Kenny in the left corner as it's going to be stolen away. Warriors game scored are in the bonus. Under 30 seconds left here in the first. Not sure if Golden State has a foul to give as they both step up high. That leaves Colt wide open.
A little bit better offense coming out for the Celtics. Trying to simplify things, just get some easy buckets, try to get everybody back in motion. It's better, but at some point they're going to have to start hitting large quantities of threes.
2 points, 5 assists for CB13. As Warriors game score a hole for the last shot here of the first. Charlie, the flare up there for Seese. The off ball does connect. He gets bumped around. They're not even going to get a shot up. So the CB13 since day one.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll keep saying that until it actually happens. I can't wait for it to actually happen so I can stop hearing that he actually called it.
I mean, I don't know, what else am I supposed to do? Like switch up my MVP finalist?
No,
I mean,
but
like,
it's just like every time you say it, you have to remind the world that you called it.
yeah, because I don't want to switch up. And I just don't want to keep on. I'll give my reasoning to why.
2 more days left in the 30 at that point. That's a big turnover.
The Warriors will get it back. Kenny got work. With this hold there, probably could have had a shot if he would have committed to it straight away. They go down the Ney, pump fake, going old school with it.
It's plays like that down 0-1 you can't really afford to make. Down 8, inbound, first play of the quarter.
Way to see some sort of spark with the energy. Coming out here for Celtics crossover gaming, down double digits. You're down 0-1 in the series. Maybe just a little bit more focused as that's going to count. Oh, it's goaltending. I thought it was going to be an and one. That's why. Oh, I saw the thing pop
I
up
knew
on the
once
bottom.
it said violation.
It still didn't count. You were right.
I was ready.
I was like,
Were you?
I was waiting for it to charge
Autumn?
up because it says
My
violation
voice
for
is
everything.
warmed
So
up now.
Okay.
You guys tried to get me in the first minute of the game.
If it's an N1 dirt point at Autumn, I'm not saying a word.
That's a lot of pressure.
Oh, breath.
You should just have her do it on every single foul. Hit me with a reach-in foul in that voice. Reach-in.
Is that new?
No, I don't.
Okay. It's like, what did I miss?
On that man will flare up. Won't take the shot this time. Does as he steps into another three. Mama on that man has it going here in game number 2. He's now 3 of 4 from behind the arc.
I'm telling you, when he's hitting from beyond the arc, this is a whole different monster. This is a whole different team.
Oh, Kenny with another steal.
They just have careless turnovers right now.
Back over to Mama now is Seese. Used to seeing him on the right side. He's going to be in the left corner. Mama trying to shake off Chrizzy. That Ney screen hasn't hit just yet. Now it does. Thought he had some space. It's down here with Ney. Trying to go one-on-one with Colt. Here comes the jab step, and there we go. I think that might be the first time this series we've seen him get a dunk meter actually off of a jab step and capitalize. As there will be a foul. 13-point lead here for Warriors Gaming Squad. All the damage being done here by Im Dat Man and Ney right now. CB13 just playing a typical game for a guy who's not scoring, getting everybody else involved. 2.6 assists, 630. Pump fakes there, gets some space there from Kenny, and he brings his shot. It's been the only life source that Celtics Crossover Gaming has had so far in the series from an offensive perspective.
He needs your help. Like, they have to help him. They have to help him out.
Ney, jab step. Now he's got his rhythm going on. Back-to-back baskets down low.
Jab step. Jab step.
26-14. See a Celtics Crossover Gaming. They can get another bucket. This one very close from an offensive standpoint. There's another turnover. That has been the one thing that has been haunting them so much. And they do bump him out of bounds there. So it'll be CB13's first turnover.
That was lucky.
Those are always the ones where you never know if it's going to be a blocking foul if they end up going out of bounds.
Warriors trying to become the second team ever to win the tip-off and the turn. Can't win the tip-off turn and the ticket anymore. Well, no.
No, I was about to say.
I was like, mad?
Corner to corner pass. Tayzo lines up a shot. That's no good. And there'll be an offensive rebound there for Colt as Seese slaps that one away. Add another turnover to the tally there to Celtics Crossover Game. That is now their 5th turnover here in this game number 2. Seese will take the corner shot and drills it.
I'm not sure the Celtics have hit a single 3 with a contest on it this series. And we saw it yesterday against Miami. They hit a couple 8%, they hit a couple double-digit percents. Didn't Leche hit like a 50% contested at one point too? Like, I feel like they were just hitting all the 50-50 shots. And today, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say the term, JT. The regression to the mean has been ridiculous.
See, I'm not mad at that because you use it like once a blue moon.
Yeah, you guys scared me off of it.
But actually, they have made a contested. Leche's first 3 last game, he had negative take and he greened to 20%. Top of the queue. But I think that, and he greened to yellow after that. His 2 makes last game from 3 were yellows.
Elbow pull up, free throw line pull up, come out there for Mama. That's a miss.
It just has to start now. You have to go into halftime with an 8-point or less. That's green. Oh, brother.
You were like 0 for 5.
That's green. There you go. I am not 0 for 5 today.
No, I'm saying throughout the week.
That's so cap.
Is it? Every
Yeah,
time he's
I
called
was
it, he's only been
right.
doing
I was
it one
right.
time a show.
Multiple shots yesterday when Mama was shooting.
Show me the tape.
Your true shooting percentage ain't looking good there, buddy.
I need the tape.
Tape don't lie. Ball don't lie.
31-20 here, 1:30 to go.
See, we gotta hit the slip there.
The Warriors doing a good job of staying in front here so far, but Leche now starting to be a little bit more aggressive, and it's paying off. He drills a 20%.
There's a 50-50 shot.
That's now 3 threes in a row coming out there. Had that 1 miss, so 3 for 4. And the last couple of attempts coming out there for Leche. As Mama could have taken the shot, doesn't take it. They'll go down to Ney. And Chrizzy will wrap him up. That's going to be their 1 foul to give here at 107.
Interesting. Thought he was going to uncork that one. And that one.
Mama down to Ney. Doesn't get a clean catch once again. But he gets his own rebound. Jab step, dunk meter once more.
See, that layup is why I was telling y'all yesterday on some of them wrap-ups when he was 2 deep under, make him show you he could do it before we waste fouls.
The jab step from under the basket back towards the top of the key to get the reverse slam. it's just unstoppable.
I started to see a little bit more emphasis being put there on Leche with his takeover. 9 points here in this game. Starting to find some easy ones down there to Colt, who has 8 points. Colt has been perfect here so far. As CB13 drives it and will be fouled there on his way up. That'll be the 3rd call on Chrizzy. So CB13 will get his first, actually I think it's going to be his, 2nd attempt here from the free throw line. Went 2 of 2 last time out. See if he can try to replicate that here.
It's probably the best offensive quarter I think the Celtics have had so far in these first 2 games, and they're still going to lose the quarter.
Yeah, they're just...
It's tough business. I like what Leche's doing, though, man. 6 assists, 9 points, trying to get the other guys involved, trying to get the offense into a bit more of a rhythm. 2 steals for him, too. They're just losing the math battle right now.
They got a 2-for-1 if they want it. We'll see if they try to go quick. Kenny got work, staying aggressive over here on the left side of Leche. Now the screen ends up connecting. Colt's going to be wide open. They give up an easy 2 once more. No shot clock, exactly at 24 here on the game clock, as Warriors Game Squad could try to hold here for the last shot. They get a make. They'll push it back to double digits once more. They got it with CB13. See if maybe a pass comes off of here from 𝐤𝐽 with the playmaking take. CB13 to behind the back will pull it back into Tayzo. Able to stay in front. Midi flare comes from Mama, forces him all the way on the inside. 𝐤𝐽 can't get that rebound. And there we go. At the end of the first half, we are going into it with single digits. It was double digits last time there in that game number 1, so already some improvement as we head into halftime. Shocked if they do end up rolling over there. I think that one to keep an eye out on is definitely Hawks Talent GC. I think that they have that capability, especially with it's best of ones the entire way. So you never know what can happen, but I know MDS's track record of back-to-back games has not been the greatest so far for what we've seen in group play. So I got Mavs, I got Sixers.
All right, JT.
I was so
Dukes.
high. Who?
Take Dukes.
Why would I do that?
I don't know, spice it up.
Yeah, you should have did that. I'm not that big. No shot. No offense, Dukes. But
Offense taken. I'm not even on Duke's side. Take offense to that.
because he told me to do something he didn't do. But if I'm going west, I used to be really gung-ho on the Mavs. But their offensive struggles have worried me just too much at this point. So I'm going to go Kingsguard game and out the west. And out the east, I like Philly. But I'm going to go with Leche gonna slide. Give me the Knicks.
Ooh.
Okay. Some variety there. Well, 1 and done. We'll see how that goes down.
That's Harris's favorite term. They'll be actively engaged.
Keep my mouth shut.
That'll be what? I think it's just me and JT, I think, on Tuesday.
I get to be a fan on Tuesday.
And then we will actually fly back out here in person to cap off the ticket on Saturday. And of course, everything will go down the week following that, Wednesday through Saturday. Our 5-5 playoffs and finals as the season 7 will come to an end. As Celtics crossover game, and they have the ball here inbounding. It is an 8-point game.
They're going to need a run to start this quarter. If they get to the 4th quarter and they're down close to double digits, this game's over. They need a run to start this second half immediately.
𝐤𝐫𝐤, I didn't say picking y'all to win was a stretch. He just asked me to pick y'all, and I said, why would I do that when I believe the Knicks will win? That is y'all's story, though. Y'all haven't got flooded all year. Y'all have lost competitive games all year, but that's the key word, lost. Y'all have found a way to keep it close, but y'all haven't found a way to get the job done. That's all.
What happens with the Celtics if they come out on top on this game, or if they lose this game with the standings? I know they were a ticket team.
They have to win the turn. They have to win the turn in order to take the number 2 seed away from Raptors Uprising.
And will they stay 3 if they lose today?
Yes, if they lose, they'll stay 3.
Well, just an incredible story. I mean, a ticket team making a push all the way to a top 3 team, or possibly top 2. We'll see how this game goes. But I mean, way to keep your season alive and not have to go into the gauntlet of the ticket.
I do want to give them a lot of credit because it is very difficult to do. However, I think it's less that it's not that I'm not impressed with what they've done in the turn, but I was so disappointed in what I saw out of them in the tip-off. I actually picked them to be one of our easy 5 playoff teams in the East. I mean, look at their roster. They have an insane roster. I picked them to be one of the contenders coming out of this conference. It just happened a little bit later than I expected. It took Leche in 6:30 about a full tournament to find their stride, but you see what they are when they're playing their best ball. When they're playing their best ball, they're about as good of a team as we have in the East. I'll be very interested to see kind of what the matchups are when we get to the playoffs in 2 weeks. I would love to see a matchup between them and Raptors Uprising GC. That would be a great matchup. 2 very similar style teams, slow, grinded out, 3-point heavy offenses. That'd be a lot of fun. 2 great coaching matchups too. I love that.
Kenny got work, just got to jab step in and tries to try to get done here, but they got bailed out with a foul.
this variance has almost gone team-wide. They missed the right corner three, then the left corner three. It's like they're getting looks to stay in the game, but they just can't convert them and knock them down.
Kenny will make his first free throw. It's been all Warriors gaming squad now coming back out of here at the halftime. I think the lowest that they've had it is at 8 since Warriors gaming squad ended up going up by double digits. 44-30 now after those free throws from Kenny got work. Approaching 3 minutes remaining here in the third. Warriors gaming squad do win this, they will be crowned champion. If Celtics crossover win, we will be jumping over to a game number 3 between these teams. Of course, Celtics crossover gaming coming out of that Eastern Conference. Warriors gaming squad representing the Western Conference here in this finals as Seese jumped through the screen. I think you see the attention that Leche draws. Trying to settle out on the jumps every time.
I would love to be 2K referee. I feel like I'd call a very straight game. Extending happening.
Oh, Kenny knocks that ball away. It's a steal for him. They move in transition. Kenny got work, gets it. Actually gets the ball knocked away by Chrizzy. 𝐤 picks it up, and then they foul 𝐤.
Warriors do such a great job of taking the drama out of these games. They turn all these into regular season games where they just kind of run their offense, do their stuff. By the time you're even in the game's over.
Well, let's show it to a listener right now with Celtics crossover gaming.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 6.
We're taking too long to get off. Come on, this is bullshit. Playing my wings, keep me in the middle of the court. Come on, bro. I hit you, bro. Go on there, rap.
Good shot, boy. Shot.
Oh, good call.
No fouls.
No fouls. Get the fucking offense quick, please.
In the pace.
All these niggas fucking suck.
No fouls. No fouls. Come on.
Oh, this nigga sucks. He fucking sucks.
5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Grab a second jump, Chris.
My hand went through the wall. You gotta bump it a little bit.
Watch inbound. We good. Watch inbound.
Alright. Grab it.
Get back. No fouls.
Get that Tayzo. Relax. You're in it, Cole.
In the paint, niggas not scoring on Chris.
He sucks. In the fucking paint. Both these niggas suck. Shit, come on, bro. These niggas suck dick.
Come on. No fouls.
Let's get another team. Here, in the paint.
No fouls.
No fouls.
You good?
X. Good. Whatever.
It's cool, this big possession. Come down to secure.
What they do, they just kind of put you in a stranglehold, they just put you in there and they just lock it, and all of a sudden you're tapped out and the game's over.
Mama gave us the perfect breakdown of everybody on their team and what kind of factors they are
That's right.
to build an MMA fighter. And yeah, it was very accurate with the stuff they was throwing out there. Fairly impressed.
And they don't even need anything fancy. They don't need some like rear naked chokehold. No, they just go old fashioned with you. Just lock you in.
Here's just going with the bulldog choke.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that had a name.
CV13 with the shot from the top of the arc greens.
I thought that was literally just called a chokehold.
It's that rotation. It's just way too early. And they left Colt on the island. He got hit by a screen, and the opposite wing didn't pinch. It's just a bad game plan on defense, that play.
Only 8 seconds left. They do go down to Colt. He'll pass fake it. And 𝐤, instead of trying to go straight up there, will go in for the foul. That'll be their one to give. We'll see what Celtics crossover game it can get to us with 6.5 to go here in the third. Chrizzy over to 6:30. A perfect off-ball movement. Perfect pass coming there from the power forward.
Good.
They bring it to within 9, but there's still 1.9 on the clock. And that's going to be thrown out of bounds. The Celtics crossover back on the other end will be inbounding from below the basket. We'll see if they can get anything going here on the offensive side.
Off ball for 6:30.
Yeah, gotta be.
𝐤's walling up Tayzo under the basket.
Oh.
Chrizzy to mid-range jumper. It's green for Chrizzy. They pull it to within 7. It's the most they've cut into this lead. Before that, it was 8. Now it's at 7 as we jump into the 4th and final quarter here of our game number 2. The most they've cut into it since it has gone to double digits. At 7 points, the Warriors will start off with the ball. You feel like this is a big defensive possession coming out here for Celtics Crossover Gaming to try to see if they can sway some momentum going to their side on the offensive end. They will go overload over here. Kenny got work, gets the ball in the wing. Mom on that man goes up. Rotations fluid here for Celtics Crossover Gaming. Mom on that man gets the green layup.
You can't let him get a layup against a 1-on-2, man. You got a guard in front of him. You got the power forward behind you. The center dropping. You can't let him get a bucket right there.
That has to be a fruit punch.
Yeah, man.
Shot with the right stick. I mean, it brought the meter down just a little bit more.
They need consecutive stops here. They got the bucket. Get another stop. Get another bucket. Like, they got to really start stringing together a run here.
CB13 steps over here towards the wing. The pullback, no shot off of that one. Now it's time for Mom on that man to get it going from way downtown. Gets it to go! And they haven't been getting a lot of three-point looks like that since we went into that listening, but that was one of the rare openings here in these past 2 quarters.
The tiniest of mistakes, and they just stick the knife in deeper.
What did I say his first move is when he catches the ball?
He goes to go behind the back to the left. That Jamal Murray. Which, by the way, is his natural move because is he a lefty?
No.
Murray's a lefty?
No.
Why do I think he's a lefty?
I don't know. Yeah, he's definitely not.
My brain's not working today.
Trust me.
My head hurts.
He hit 2 demon shots against us in the first round. I know that hand.
Leche tries to walk this one back out. Has Kenny got work chasing right behind him. Cole has to get out of the paint.
Top 3 in rebounds this year, but Nay's number 1. He's doing that Nay thing again.
6:30 will go with the Leche. Leche gets a 3. Leche will get the green there as well. 15 points now. He's got himself a double-double, 15 points, 10 assists here in this ball game.
It's time to empty the playbook. Let's see what you got.
But did they wait too long to get into it?
CB13 to Kenny got work. Puts that one up. He greens it. It's going to be blocked by Colt. It does go to Nay. Now Mom on that man from way downtown.
Finally.
That's no good. And look who's out there on the break. It's 6:30 with a 3.
All right, we got a ball game.
4-point lead. Warriors Gaming Squad will call timeout now.
Things are going to start to get a little scary here for the Dubs. Celtics are playing great defense so far in the second half.
Box score identical in terms of just the total field goals made. Both teams 20 for 34 in the game, but just that 10 of 20 for Celtics crossover game, 8-15 for Warriors. Gaming Squad has been part of the difference, and of course, the extra turnovers going way of Celtics crossover gaming. As Warriors Gaming Squad will get set back up here on offense. 4 minutes remain. If the Warriors end up taking this, they will be crowned your turn champions. And they would have officially gone back-to-back here in our season 7-5v5, and that's a charging foul. And we're
going the other way. Finally, our first charge of the week.
I knew about that.
It's been weeks.
I knew about that animation. That was going the other way.
That turbo button, it's a hell of a drug.
Now you start to feel all the momentum. When you get a charging foul in that type of instance, you know that the momentum is definitely going over to Celtics crossover gaming. As 6:30 pulls it back and greens again. This time a 31. It's a 1-point game.
Uh-oh. We got ourselves a game.
Need a big response here for Warriors Gaming Squad. A lot of empty possessions. CB will go to Mama. Now over to Kenny. And he is going to be bumped out of bounds. That'll be a blocking foul called there on Leche, his 3rd.
Oh, you ought to stand it up. Oh, yeah.
It's getting serious in here.
You know it's time.
Autumn standing up. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Look.
Hold on.
I don't stand up often, but when I do,
It's right time.
this
Nay has it. He's going to be fouled. That's going to be whistled on Colt. So Nay will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. These are going to be Nay's first attempt from the line so far here in this game.
Hate to be this guy. Chrizzy does a jump. Colt gets a stop. Chrizzy jumping. Nathan call a foul. It's tough.
Made the first. Can he make the second? 82% free throw shooter on the year. That'll push the lead back up to 3. And a real grinded out game here for Warriors Gaming Squad. As 6:30 has it. Thought about the fade. They'll go down to Colt now. He has to run it back out. Im Dat Man steps in front of Leche, and Seese didn't react to that play in time as they ended up getting it down there for the throwdown. Let's jump into another listen in with Celtics Crossover Gaming.
Got you now, Leche.
Dump deep, dump deep. I'm here. Trust me, Chris. Coming back, I'm coming back. Tell these niggas I'm fucking
Good.
Oh, nothing.
Oh!
Come on, play two.
I'm here.
Still nothing.
I'm here. I'm on that midi. Tell these niggas I'm folding, bro. Oh, hey. Oh, my God.
Plenty of time.
Oh.
Can't do nothing.
We got one foul.
Back.
Pay.
Watch the midi.
I'm sitting. Fucking sitting. This kid's pussy. Good.
Switch this rap.
Good.
Top.
Shade it to get back.
Trust me, get under the slip. D, Chris. Coming out. Set on ball. Go. Set right now.
Hold on, Sam. Come on. I'm getting out.
Come on, he's good.
Oh, how we can do this shit, bro?
But he's not that good. But he's not that good.
Come on, bro. Trust me on D. Take. I'm doubling this.
First one I switch.
Yes, I got you. You check?
First rep, we go through, switch the next one.
Okay, but just keep talking to me. I'm so locked in right now.
And that's been their challenge all year. They closed out Miami yesterday, but this is the final boss. This is Bowser. You got to get it done here.
CB13 has some space for a three and drills it. Warriors Gaming Squad will take back the lead.
They just said it, how we can switch on racks. 630 ran way too far middle, which got him stuck, which made Colt step up late.
Hey, final boss, that Bowser, he's going to keep breathing fire until you knock him out.
Before that shot there for CB13, they only had 5 attempts so far in the quarter. Leche breaks everything there on that shot very early on the release. Can anybody get to it for Boston? They cannot. It'll go to Warriors Gaming Squad. So 0 for 5 leading up to that CB13 3 there for the Warriors.
What happened there?
I think Seese just got there to force an open.
What a
Did it speed it up?
No, slow down. It was a slowdown. That's tough. That might be shot of the game, I'll be honest.
CB13 will go to Ney. He gets bumped. Does he have enough time to make something happen here? They're going to have to call timeout. Their final timeout here in the ball game.
Here we go. It's a huge 11 seconds. Huge possession.
2-point lead, a chance to extend it here for Warriors Gaming Squad. It's CB13 here on the right side. Gets some space, gets the three! CB13 does it again!
That's some
MVP-type plays from Charlie!
Look at him go, man. 6 quick ones.
Why are we not trapping that forcing the slip?
6:30 from way downtown! He sparks it! Back to 2 points! A shootout between CB13 and 6:30.
Wow. That's a 31-foot three.
This is a hell of a game.
Colt gets bumped, forces the pass out there. We've seen him go out of bounds a couple times throughout this series. They will go to Ney. He's going back to CB13. Oh, he breaks his ankle! CB13! Welcome to the highlight reel! 65 to 60! Sent him swimming back down to the paint. And Seese will get whistled there for a reach. That'll be their one to give.
Ladies and gentlemen, MVP CB13.
MVP stuff, man. Wow. 9 in a row.
They get the dunk. It's now a 3-point game. Only 0.8 separating both the clocks.
Celtics. Do you foul? Kind of have to foul? Maybe don't foul?
Mama ever so close over there towards the sideline.
I think?
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, now you got it.
Sending 6:30 and Chrizzy out towards him. There comes the foul. That is just the one to give, so they got to do it again to send him to the line. We'll see if they can work some magic here on the inbounds. Like Warriors Gaming Squad so good at inbounding that ball. They get it in. 6:30 will wrap it up. It'll be CB13 stepping to the stripe.
The Celtics left the door open, and CB13's about to slam it shut.
It's just,
See you, kids.
It's like that right corner three. Colt was paint. There's no reason we're not trapping to make Ney slip. You're making your lock or whoever that was on ball guard that one-on-one in the corner, and he got crabbed because he's trying to not only stay in front of him, he's trying to also dodge that screen because he has no help in that right corner.
The Warriors went down by 1. Since then, CV has scored 11 straight points to put them back up by 5. if that's not the sealer for MVP, I don't know what the hell help this guy has to do.
See, that's always the
What's he
interesting.
supposed to do?
Like, when we talked to him yesterday, we were saying, it's like, okay, like how do you pick? Like, are you going out there like, I want to go and score 30 points? Do I want to be able to do this? Kind of just tells me that like when he needs to kick it into overdrive, it's like, okay, I'll get it more into my offensive bag. I'll stop playing at a slower pace. I'll throw them something that maybe they haven't seen from us the entirety of the game here so far. They're up by 5. Some big free throws came in from CB13. He has been phenomenal. I was looking at the stat line before coming into this fourth quarter. I was like, oh man, this is nothing special in a game that you have to close out. What a whirlwind of emotions that both sides must be going through over here on the main stage at District E. We'll see what Celtics Crossover Gaming has for us. It's Leche. They'll take their quick 2. That'll bring it to within 3 points with 5.9 in the fourth. CB has it, swarmed by white jerseys. And CB13 goes to the line for some easy ones once more.
Wow, what a close. What a finisher from CB. A knockout punch. 3 straight threes, and then 4 straight free throws. Ball game, baby. Blouses.
That first free throw was a tap with the nail in the coffin. The second one was the final smack to close it all up. Warriors Gaming Squad, a dynasty that is cemented. They won the 5v5 championship last year. They came out, they won the tip-off. They have now gone back-to-back, joining Raptors Uprising GC as the only team to do so. Warriors Gaming Squad are your turn champions.
Dynasty is the perfect way to frame this team, to describe this team, the way they've been able to dominate from start to finish, taking it from the tip-off now to the turn. And Mama, I'm that man, Nay, and CB13, all with double figures, but on the back of CB13 it closed out in that final frame.